Well, welcome everybody. This is day 3 or lesson 3 of learning piano. I'm a college professor that teaches at Irvine Valley College, and this is how we teach our students. So we're using Faber and Faber, and the previous lessons discussed Unit 1, and now we're moving on to Unit 2. In Unit 1, we had learned the finger numbers and we learned our rhythm. And now we're starting to get music written on the staff. So here you'll see above, we have 5 lines that make the staff, and we number them from the bottom. So line 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So a note that falls on the line, so you can see the line in the middle of the circle, is called a line note. And you can see from the bottom there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 line notes. The note is in between the 2 lines. We call it a space note, and there are 4 space notes. So we put these 2 sets of 5 lines together and we combine them to make the grand staff. And generally our right hand plays the top part and the left hand plays the bottom part. It's joined by a bracket. If you turn to the next page on page 29, it talks about the different clefs, and the clefs tell you, defines what the notes are. So we have a bass clef, and it has the 2 dots, and this is treble clef for treble. It's not troublesome. The treble clef. And this is a really nice, I'll include this below. This is a really nice map of all the notes on the grand staff and where they go on your keyboard. You may want to print that out for future reference. Moving next, we're going to time signature on page 30. So the top number in a time signature, you'll see this is 4, tells you how many beats are in a measure. Like does the song go 1, 2, 3, 4. Some other songs are in 3, so maybe 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or jingle bells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Most pieces are in 4, but we also have things that are in 3. So first let's look at 4. So think about how you might conduct it. So I like my students to practice conducting, and we'll take our right hand and we'll go down to our belly button, and then you go to left. So for your left, down, left, right, and then up to your nose. So we go down, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can feel the 1 is a downbeat. That's a stronger beat. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is an upbeat. It wants to go back to 1. So they have a different feeling. So we're going to start counting our measures. Instead of saying 1, 1, 1, 1, like we did in Unit 1. Now we're going to say, oh, this quarter note is on beat 1. That's beat 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. So if we were to clap this, look at it above, and we would clap this as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. So that is 4. Now the bottom number is a 4. Now in all of Piano 1, that bottom number is going to be a 4. That just means we're counting quarter notes. And the 4 stands for quarter notes. So there are 4 quarter notes, 4 1-beat notes in a measure. When you get to Piano 2, sometimes you'll be counting different types of notes called 8th notes. But we're not worried about that right now. Everything on the bottom is 4. And the top will be 4, or it might be 3. And very occasionally you might see 2. But here's 3, and 3 has a different feel. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That makes makes you want to dance. Now, if we were going to conduct that, that would mean we have a downbeat and we don't go to the left. Instead, we go down, right, up, down, right. So we have a downbeat and an upbeat, downbeat. So we have more motion because we have that down, up, and that makes it feel like a dance. And most of the dances, minuets and waltzes, are in 3. So you'll see here 3/4, meaning that there are 3 quarter notes in a measure. So we can clap this example. Let's do it. So we have 2 samples. First sample, I'll bring you in by counting to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we have the double bar line, which means that piece is over. Let's try this second piece. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. So now you learned time signature 4/4 or 3/4. And let's move on to the next page. We have Yankee Doodle. And look how exciting. These are not floating notes anymore. Now they are on the grand staff. And what this book does, which I really appreciate, is they want you to start writing some things in. So what is the time signature of Yankee Doodle? So if you look and count, there are 4 quarter notes. So you would write 4/4. Not like a fraction, it would be written for just floating numbers, 4/4. So write those in, and then with this piece, they still tell you where your notes go. So it tells you up here, shows you where your hands go. So let's look here. We have right hand, there's those 2 black notes, and hopefully you've really memorized your names of the notes. Remember we had C, D, E, and F, G, A, B. At the 2 black notes to the left, that should be middle C. Middle C usually is where it says Yamaha or Kawai or whatever piano you have. Here's middle C. So it says here right hand fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. C, D, E, F. And then it shows left hand will be on 3, G. Get your hands in the spot and then we will play Yankee Doodle together. Okay, here we have our hands matching this picture. So right hand was 1, 2, 3, 4 on C, D, E, F. And we have 3, 2, 1. So the directions show to play in the middle of the keys and first play and say finger numbers, and then say letter names, and then say counts. So let's do this together. Here we go. Finger numbers, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Left hand. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand. 1, 3, 2, 1, 1. Excellent job. Let's do letter names. Here we go. C, C, D. Excellent job. Now we're doing counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 1. This is beat 2 and beat 3, beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Now for fun, you want to do it again and say the words of this lovely tune, and I will also play the bottom. Ready? 1, 2. So you're going to follow the music because I'm going to do something different. 1, 2, ready, go. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding in a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Excellent! So, after you've mastered Yankee Doodle, we have row, row, row your boat and clock tower bells. So row, row, row your boat. So first of all, they ask you to write in how many beats are there in a measure. So what do we have here? That is a dotted half note. That's right. And that gets 3 beats. So that gets 3 beats. And we can see that's 2 plus 1. That's 3 beats. So this is in 3/4. So go ahead and write in 3/4, 3/4. And your hands will be in the exact same place as before. All 3 pieces are using this hand placement. And we will play row, row, row your boat. Okay, here we go. So remember, right hand is middle C. And then left hand is B, A, G. Okay, so notice the thumbs are right next to each other. Hello. All right, here we go. First we say finger numbers. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. Excellent job. Now let's do letters. Ready? Starting with left hand 3 on G. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. G, 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 A, B, B, A, B, C, D. And last time, we're going to say the counting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So at this point, I want to emphasize how important it is to start looking at the music and not looking up and down. And I know on this video, I'm showing you my fingers, but I'm getting worried that you will be watching my fingers. And the most important thing that I want to teach you is how to read music. Knowing how to read music gives you the freedom to pick up any piece you want and to be able to play it. It's so valuable and brings so much joy. So what you need to do is to think about when you learned how to type. Remember when you had just these few notes, few keys on the keyboard that you knew, and you looked at the book and you typed, but you didn't look back at your hands. I'd like you to start thinking about that. We can start doing this, if you haven't already, with Yankee Doodle. and then with row, row, row your boat. So what we're doing by saying the finger numbers, so you're not looking at your hands, but you're thinking by saying out loud your finger numbers. And that is making that connection for you. And then you're also saying letter names, and so that's helping, and then counting. You're getting better and better at being able to look at the music and have your fingers know where they are. So please work on that. We're going to go on to clock tower bells, and notice the exact same position. We have something very exciting. We get to use the pedal. So the pedal is on the ground. So some of you have 3 pedals, some of you have 2 pedals, but the pedal on the right lifts up the hammers inside the piano so that it rings. And that is what gives it this beautiful clock tower bells. You can hear the ringing of the bells. So you're going to put the pedal down, and you put the pedal down here, and it rings all the way until there. So in this piece, we're using the pedal, and you notice most pianos have 3 pedals. We're using the damper pedal, or the one on the right. Notice that I play with kind of like my big toe, not on the edge, but a little bit higher up. And notice that my heel is on the ground. When we change, we simply go up and down. We don't lift up our whole foot. Here is clock tower bells. Let's play and say finger numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 3, 1. Excellent. Now let's do it with the letters. 1, 2. Put your pedal down. 1, 2, 3. E, C, D, G, G, D, E, C, E, D, C, G, G, D, E, C. Excellent. And last time, let's do our counting. Pedal down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So great job with these. Make sure you're able to play all of these pieces without looking at your hands and saying finger numbers, counting, and letters. And then catch me in the next video where we will continue to catch a falling star. Keep practicing.